Buongiorno, welcome back to my channel. Today we have a review on a new release. It's actually a flanker of Idole, and this is Eau De Toilette. So if you want to know all about this fragrance, how does it compare to the original one on any other fragrances, and is it worth it to spend your money on the new Idole Eau De Toilette, then please keep on watching. But before we start, if you are new to my channel, hi, welcome. My name is Noura, and on this channel I mostly talk about fragrances. So if you are a fragrance lover, then please consider subscribing and also hit that notification bell so you will get notified when I upload any new video. I have a lot of fragrance reviews here on my channel, up to date with all the new releases, so definitely don't forget to hit that notification bell so you will get notified when I upload any new video. I will highly appreciate it if by the end of this video you found it helpful or you enjoyed it, to give me a thumb up. That will help me a lot. And without further ado, let's start. Since Idole was released, they are regularly keeping up with the flankers. So every year we have a new one. And usually we have the Eau De Toilette as a second release or third one, but this is the 7th of the Idole line. So the original one was a musky rose, a fruity rose fragrance. And the next one was the intense version, which has more of the jasmine than the rose. Then they came out with a tropical, let's say, version or summer version of Idole, which is Idole Aura, which was my favorite for the longest time. This was kind of a salty vanilla take on the original DNA of Idole. Then they came out with NECTAR, which is kind of a gourmand take on Idole because it had caramel and popcorn and it was more vanillic. Last year they released Now, which was for me not a great release because it was very similar to NECTAR, and actually I preferred NECTAR to Now. And yes, this year we have finally a true summer version of Idole, and this is green tea mixed with the original DNA of Idole. It's very refreshing, extremely refreshing, and you get this burst of bergamot, especially in the opening. So imagine this plush rose, but with a heavy top layer of bergamot and citruses, which makes it perfect for summertime. Not like that the original Idole isn't suitable for summer, because it's actually totally a signature scent, let's say, something that you can wear anytime. So we have here no pear note, nothing fruity or sweet. We have actually in the top bergamot and green tea. We have in the mid the signature rose, different kind of roses. And in the base we have musk, which is also in all of the Idole line, and also patchouli, cedar, and some vanilla. But the vanilla here is really in the background, is not like all the other releases. Main focus here is really like a very dewy plush rose with some musk and a heavy top layer of citruses and green tea. The best way I can describe this fragrance is as if you took Idole and you mixed it with Elizabeth's green tea, Elizabeth Arden's green tea. This is how this fragrance smells to me. Yeah, it's almost in the beginning, almost as if I am smelling Elizabeth Arden green tea, but a little bit stronger and with more complexity with it. It does settle down at the end, and I have it in the dry down on my hand, to more of fresh rose. So of course the bergamot note does disappear, the tea note does linger, and you are left with kind of a fresh dewy rose scent. And as an Eau De Toilette, as you would expect, it doesn't have like the best performance, so it does not compare when it comes to performance to all the other Idoles, which were actually kind of really good fragrances when it comes to performance. This has a moderate longevity and sillage to me. So it remained on my skin for about 4 or 5 hours before totally disappearing. It didn't particularly even cling to hair or clothes. So it's a true summer take on the original Idole. But I have to say that I am really, really enjoying this fragrance. As a citrusy summer girl, I love my citrus, my freshies during summer. This is just perfect. Actually, perfect also because I was feeling a little bit anxious about decluttering my Idole Aura because it's gorgeous scent. I love Idole Aura, but I am not wearing it. I feel like finally I have an Idole that I will wear enough to justify having it in my collection. I at one point had all the Idoles. I have actually kind of a buying guide on the Idole line. I will leave it linked down below, as well as all the detailed review of each Idole fragrance if you're curious about that. So I would say if you are a citrusy lover and you love the DNA of Idole and you wanted something a little bit more, you know, just for strict summer to feel refreshing, this is definitely for you. But is it worth it to have both, like the original one or the intense one and this one? I would say if you have any of the flankers, I would say, yeah, get yourself this one. It doesn't compete with the others. It's not redundant in your collection. But if I have to compare it with the original one, I feel like they are too similar. Yes, it's a different take, but I wouldn't keep two of the Idole, the original one and the Eau De Toilette, so the Eau de Parfum and the Eau De Toilette with me. But yeah, this is just my personal opinion. So I would say if you are looking for a signature scent, something that you can wear anytime, all year round, and you love rose, go for the original one. If you want something a little bit more on the jasmine side, go for the intense version, which was also a great release. If you love something tropical, you know, like salty vanilla, these kind of fragrances, check Idole Aura. And if you want something more sweet, more vanillic, I would say go for NECTAR. I wouldn't recommend now. I definitely prefer, if we speak about a little bit more of a vanillic take on the original DNA of Idole, that NECTAR has something more to offer. And if you want a citrus take, an easygoing scent during summer, and you love a tea fragrance, then check Idole Eau De Toilette. And that was my review on Idole Eau De Toilette. Please tell me in the comments down below, did you check this fragrance? Are you a fan of the Idole line in general? And which one is your favorite? Looking forward to see your comments down below. Thanks a lot for watching and see you next time.